So Archie was the long-haired guy with the mummy issues. Wow, I'm kind of sad to see him go, but okay, I did my best to try and save him. Anyways, let's look at the picture we got and take a look in the mirror here.
Well, that's odd.
What did you see? I'll see you at the spiral corridor tonight. I'm looking forward to it.
What the?
So today's level is the spiral corridor. Fantastic. Before all that, I want to look at the picture that Catherine sent us, because I'm sure it's really, really hot. Image. Hey, that's one present I'd like to open. But how the hell are you taking these pictures again? Do you have someone there with you? I hope you don't. Anyways, let's get going. And I think there's no one else we can talk to tonight. And I'm kind of disappointed because usually when characters don't show up at the bar, it means that they're pretty close to dying. So hopefully that is not the case with the rest of the cast that hasn't shown up here. And I think I'm going to go home for tonight because there's nothing else for us to do.
Hey, are you going home already?
Sure am. I want to think alone.
Just wanted to organize my thoughts and calm down.
I see. Good luck. And be careful.
See ya.
Okay, so are you guys ready for the climbing sections of tonight? They're going to be a little longer than usual. I mean, not the individual levels.
You're here. The spiral corridor is our locale tonight. It is a holy passage to the cathedral.
We have 4 climbing sections and then the boss. If I do believe. Yes, I sure am correct.
The road to the cathedral starts here. Your mental powers will be truly tested here. Think hard while you challenge these areas.
Now what? I can't wait to see what they're cooking up now.
Okay, so these areas are slightly different than what we've been used to. Basically, so far we've been fighting against time, while this time we're not. With this time we're it's more of a brain-bending style of puzzling, and brain-bending it will do to me. Even though I have, you know, trained before for this, I think I have the grasped the concept of how you beat these puzzles, but you know, we'll see, because some of them, there's one in particular that has bothered me for a while. Anyways, so the technique here is to use the Inazuma. The Inazuma, as I have told you, is a very, very important technique that the game should have taught us way earlier, but it didn't. And we're gonna make use of it a lot in these first sections. Anyways, so alright, we're gonna do the Inazuma some more here, but this time there's not much we can do because there's these blocks sticking out, and these blocks won't allow us to continue using the Inazuma. But there's always stuff we can do, because we have blocks on the sides that we can use. What you do is you pull one out, and then you rotate around it and push it this way. That is how you beat this part. Do this time you have to pull another one out, push both, and then you can climb all the way over here, which is fantastic and pretty easy. We're gonna get pretty good scores in these levels, even though they're hard. The game itself is pretty lenient when it comes to, you know, rating you at the end. And another technique the game has taught us is the Inazuma with 4 blocks, well, with 2 blocks each time, which works the way that I'm demonstrating right now. It's not as useful as the 3-way Inazuma. I believe that one's is more useful than this one, but hey, okay. This one can only be performed if you have a wall behind you with 4 blocks as opposed to 3. The other one you only need 3, so I don't know why anyone would use this technique over the other one, but hey, whatever. I'm not a Catherine critic. actually enjoyed this game very much. I would give it a very good score. Anyway, so now we do the Inazuma again for the 10th time. This time with 3 blocks, the most useful technique that I mentioned. And, oh yeah, of course, the thing that I wanted to talk about, I am playing on a new Xbox 360, because my previous one, if you've been with the channel for a little bit, you might know this. My previous Xbox 360 had a Red Ring of Death happen to it about a couple of months ago, maybe. And but it didn't really break or anything, because it still played games and everything just fine. Except, it flashed red with the Red Ring of Death every time I played. Games sometimes had some graphical glitches, even though the games that I record didn't really show any of them, which is, I don't know, I guess good, because I strive for quality in my channel. And hey, of course, we got a gold award. Anyway, so last time when I wanted to record this, my console decided that it didn't want to play games anymore, so I had to stop. But it was good, though, because even though it stopped playing games, it still allowed me to recover my data, so I was able to transfer it to my new console. A slimmer model that is much, I mean, it's much quieter and runs much better than the other one. Anyway, let's talk to Johnny here.
Here I am, again. Voice. Hey. Do I know you? My head hurts.
Maybe it's all the smoking you've been doing.
I've never given serious thought to death and dying.
Okay, well, this is a good time to do that, because, you know, let's talk to Mr. Tie-Wearing Sheep.
Damn it. Why did he go away all of a sudden? Where did he go?
Hey, it's you. Glad you're safe today, too.
Damn it. Just watch. I'll get her back. She will be mine.
He's not listening.
Who would he be talking about? She will be his. Oh, and hey, Mr. Morgan, you're dead in my other save file.
Great, you're safe too. Honestly, I think you're the only reason I'm alive right now. You taught me techniques. I feel confident that I can face anything now.
Glad I could help.
Don't let your guard down, though. I feel like this is gonna be a long night.
It sure is, my man, sure is.
Don't let your guard down, though. I feel like this is gonna be a long night.
Yeah, you just repeated the last line you said.
Hey, let me thank you while I still can.
What?
I've always looked up to you. You never give up. I've learned so much from you. I'm grateful for all you've done for me. Thank you.
Well, thank me later. We're both at the end.
Yeah, I'll see you at the top.
I like how this sheep has no distinguishable features, he's just called Sheep. Hey, what's up, Justin? Do you have any techniques for us today?
Oh, thank goodness you're still okay. We've lost a lot of our comrades. Let's talk about techniques. I feel like entrusting you with them.
Okay.
Let's put our heads together to survive.
I'll tell you about a technique I just thought up.
Allow me to explain the back spider.
The back spider?
When you're hanging, you can move around to the back side of blocks.
Oh.
But remember, the controls are reversed if you stop while you're back there.
Yeah, that's retarded, but that's the way it works. If you stop midway, for instance, if you stop right now in the picture that we're seeing right now, you would have to press the opposite direction you were pressing when you first started rotating. I don't know if I'm making myself clear. If you played the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's pretty retarded, in my opinion.
When I see you, I feel like you deserve to go farther than I do.
Oh, man, don't give up now. Hey, I thought up another technique. You can still make it.
Allow me to explain the fall dodger.
Oh, the fall dodger! The fall dodger is going to be really, really important in the next level. Pay attention to it.
When you push a supporting block, quickly move to where it was to avoid being crushed by any falling block. It's important to avoid being smashed.
I don't know about you, but I have a really hard time knowing when to use this technique. It's kind of hard to see and predict what your next move is going to be. Like, what's going to happen after you push that one block that they do push. I mean, I'm going to do it in the next level, but that's because I know how to do it.
Wow, I never thought of that. Maybe you really are the man of legend.
Yeah, I guess we are the man of legend. I mean, everyone seems to think so. Hey, what is up, Mr. Wow, this doesn't even look like a sheep anymore. Like, both its horns are sort of like twisted into one horn in its forehead, sort of like a unicorn-style sheep.
I think it's 3 times as
many as anyone else. I killed so many sheep.
You're not gonna stop, are you? And I'll...
It makes me excited for the hunt.
Wow, you're... I mean, if the buff sheep were crazed, what is this guy? This guy, he's calm. He's not even upset or anything like the other ones were.
There aren't many sheep left. Even that young one that we had discussed techniques with. I bet I'm next. I can feel it.
Hey, don't give up so easily. If you can't climb, I'll teach you some tricks.
I'm tired of this place. But I'm also tired of reality. I'm adopted. So I'm constantly being asked to show the results of being raised by them. I lived my life for someone else. I worked hard to show that I was worthy of living. And even after all that hard work, I still can't hold on to the one woman I love. Money and power, they're obstacles to what I truly want. I don't want true freedom. I just want normal freedom everyone else has.
That is, yeah, that's a pretty sad predicament, but you put yourself there, buddy. Like, it's all your fault. Don't give up, follow me. Just keep climbing and hope. I want him to live, so I'm gonna go with this one, but I don't know if this affects the morality meter. The reason why I say that, it's because keep climbing and hope, I assume gives the, gives off the impression that, just hold on to hope and don't work at it yourself is what I'm trying to say here. So I'm gonna go with this one. I mean, even though follow me is a little bit cocky on my part, I suppose.
Hey, if you love her, then don't give up.
You? Oh, I remember now. You told me something similar when we were kids. All right, I'll follow you. I'll chase after you the best I can, just like when we were little.
Fantastic. I think we chose the correct answer for a change. Okay, cool.
Let's go.
All right, I'm pumped as well, Mr. Sheep. There's someone else here. Oh, it's our friend Orlando.
I've been running like there's no tomorrow, but who knows how long I'll last.
Don't give up yet. It's not over.
Yeah, I definitely know you. The way you're encouraging me, it's like deja vu all over again. From a long time ago. Man, how long was it? Oh well, gotta start thinking ahead right now.
Okay.
This is funny. My legs are shaking.
Well, you're nervous because you're finally going to stand on your own 2 feet and start climbing, and so are we, because we have a very long night ahead of us.
Hey, I'm here. Hurry up and send me up.
If that's what you want, then stop talking and sit down. I can't believe that you got to this level.
Never. Hurry up.
Yeah, you're right. Well then, we'll begin.
This is the 11th question. If you had to choose between your best friend and your lover, which would you choose?
Well, I mean, in real life, I would pick my lover. Because my lover not only is my best friend, but they're also my lover. They're the person that I chose to be with me for the rest of my life, usually. I mean, that's the way people see it at that point in time, even though it might not be true a length of time later. It doesn't matter. But a friend is good too. I don't know. Thinking from a morality meter standpoint, I think I'm going to go with friend. Aha! Success.
That's your selection. I see.
Hey, isn't this the 7th floor? If I get past this part, isn't the goal right there?
Correct. This level leads directly to the cathedral. The 8th floor. The cathedral is where you will find an end to this. And freedom.
All right. I'm almost there then. I'll escape from this place as fast as I can.
I'll take you to the next level then.
Catherine.
So, after this night, if we get through this night unscathed, will we be able to escape? Because we'll be reaching the cathedral, which is where true freedom lies. Oh, another thing. People have been telling me, because I ignore this, that if you press left and right in this menu, you can see what men or women answered in the polls there. Alright, second challenge. This one, not as easy as the first, but the true hardships start on the third one. You'll see.
The following challenge stages will put your true abilities to the test. Try bringing down the house if you're facing wall holes.
That's a very terrible advice. I mean, you can't use it, and you're gonna have to.
Fuck. I need to be careful.
Commencing area 2. Are you ready?
I guess if you consider what we were about to do, bringing down the house, I mean, I guess that is a good advice, but that's not exactly like this. Like this? I don't know if it's like. Yeah, wrong. I'm used to doing this from this side, so let's do it from this side. Like so. Yeah, I mean, they are symmetrical, so you could do it from both sides, but I'm used to doing it from that side, so let's go with that. Anyways, we pull this one over here, pull it all the way over there, this one's gonna fall, push this one over there, pull it over here, there we go, now we're ready. And we get a tome, which we're gonna use right now because of this buff sheep. It's the only enemy I think we have in this level, but yeah, so there's no need to keep it or anything. Same thing, do this, keep climbing, and now we pull this one back. No, not this one, wrong one. We pull this one, and we go all the way over here, collect